So basically, the situation is you're depressed all day, you do nothing during the day, and you really, really want to get out of the situation. So you've probably watched a lot of videos on how to increase happiness, and you've tried out a whole lot of practices, and basically none of them have worked. Well, I can tell you that uh, I am pretty sure that all of the practices that you've tried are bullshit. So in this video, I'm just gonna briefly talk about the main ways, uh, or well, mainly focusing on one in particular, the main ways to actually increase happiness and the way they've worked for me at least. So there are some obvious practices like exercising, which is scientifically proven to increase happiness. So if it doesn't work for you, there's probably something wrong with you. And there are other ways which I've tried and don't really work for me. So the main thing that I want to talk about today is gratitude. So what is gratitude, you might ask? Basically, it is the act of when you're expressing gratitude, you are talking about something that you are thankful for, so that you are basically you are happy because this thing is in your life or was in your life. So how do we express gratitude? Basically, to express gratitude in the most optimal way, we can do gratitude journaling, and gratitude journaling is the practice to actually take a journal, some like a fucking notebook, whatever you can find, and to write on there everything that you on a daily basis, to write things that you're grateful for. So pretty much you are forcing your brain to think about stuff that you're grateful for, and you're writing it down so that you can, by writing it down, what it does to you, you basically think about it. So you during the day you're gonna think about that thing that you wrote in the morning. I usually do this in the morning, and you really start noticing that thing more. Obviously, it depends on what you're talking about, but if you're grateful for nature, for example, then you're gonna start appreciating things a lot more. You're gonna start appreciating nature a lot more. So my advice to you is to basically write things down. Like initially it's gonna be very obvious things like nature, your bed, your computer, your phone, and stuff like that. And that's okay. Obviously, you don't have to be super fucking mm, an expert in the beginning, obviously. But the more you practice, the more you're gonna find new things to be grateful for. For example, you might be grateful for a color, like the fact that my walls are blue, and I'm grateful for this because it's something unique that none of my friends have, and so it makes this room unique. So that's one of the reasons I'm grateful for that. And now that I've said this, I'm gonna start noticing the fact that it's blue a lot more, and I'm gonna feel kind of good about it. Obviously, this is a dumb example, but I hope you get the point. Uh, Also, you can practice gratitude for things that happened, like memories, like good memories, for example, or like a trip you've been on with your family or friends. and you can simply write, I'm grateful for this trip I've done with my family. Because okay, so one thing is you always want to try and find a reason why you're grateful for that thing. So you're gonna write, I'm grateful for this trip because it's strengthened my bond with my brother, for example. Okay, so you always want to find a reason why you're grateful for the things you're grateful for. You're not gonna just write things down out of nowhere and fucking never think about it again. And yeah, so it's really a good practice to do. I like to do it in the morning, as I said. So one of the first things I do when I wake up, I do all my morning routine, go to the bathroom and stuff, and then I sit right here. I take my journal and I write 3 to 4 things I'm grateful for every morning. And I personally also started doing it in the evening as one of the last things I do, and it's good because I can remember stuff that I've done during the day. So it's I I'd advise you to do the same at least after like a month of practicing just morning, to also implement a nightly practice. And yeah, so some people and even I in the beginning thought this was some like cringe practice to do, but then you can basically, like, how can it be cringe or dumb when you're literally increasing your happiness and appreciation for things? Like, it's really not smart to think that this is dumb, because how can something that makes you happy be dumb? Like, as I said, also thought that this was like cringe and stuff to journal about. Oh, I'm grateful for my dog, and I don't have a dog, but it can feel a bit cringy to do in the beginning, especially. But who cares, bro? You're not gonna expose it to everyone that you're doing this. So yeah, tell me in the comments if you'd like to try this, and tell me how you find it. And yeah, see you in the next one.